Canyon, Mount Rushmore, NBA Youngboy. You know everything. American schools are also one of the best in the world, but also the number one in being the most bullshit. The quality is extremely good, but doesn't really matter if you're gonna be 100,000 in debt. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I have to think about that for a bit. You might think that America's number one export is petroleum or some shit, but no, it's culture. American culture is made up of many different cultures, along with its own beliefs and values. The US is diverse with many different ethnicities and backgrounds, so there is no one culture that makes up the US. It's not like when you go to a foreign country and everything is the same, but rather it's a mix of different cultures. It's shaped by its history, with the values and beliefs of the founding fathers still being important today. The country's geography, such as its large size and varied landscape, also affects the culture. For example, if the US was smaller and the terrain wasn't so rough, not everyone would be driving a pickup. For example, people in Europe drive small hatchbacks most of the time because the roads are narrow and it doesn't make sense to drive a pickup. But in the US, it's the complete opposite, and the Ford F-150 has been the top-selling vehicle for 46 years straight. International cultures have a big impact on America too, because without immigration and cultural exchange, America would not be where it's at today. This has led to new cultures and traditions being brought in, which have been accepted and integrated into USA culture, such as the popularization of drinking came from all the Irish immigrants. The New York pizza came of course from Italians, gay sex came from Greeks, white people came from the Netherlands, and etc, etc. Also, I've gotten a ton of requests regarding my merch saying, I can't buy it, Gatsu, what the fuck, the web's present tense. No, you learn it because there was a movie you wanted to watch, the dub was shit, or a game you wanted to play, and you translate it through Google Translate, and soon enough you just mastered the whole language. The French president Emmanuel Macron is spending hundreds of millions to boost the popularity of the French language worldwide. He doesn't realize that if he just funded cool fucking movies with explosions, and if the next GTA was only in French, he would get a better result. This cultural impact goes into the physical world too. The Statue of Liberty, Mount Rushmore, and Times Square are literally known throughout the world. The most popular trucks in the world? American. The most popular movies and shows in the world? American. The most popular music in the world? Canadian. The US is also a huge supporter of sports, which I really like. Sports are very fun, and my favorite one to watch is UFC because yeah, sure, you can throw balls around all you want, but when you beat another man's ass, it's a whole different story. And yeah, Dana White is American, so based. And also, of course, the fact that the US usually gets number one in the Olympics is a testament to how seriously they take sports, which is to say shortly, based. The American society would literally be perfect if they just stopped firing guns at each other. But as a dumb European, I can only watch from far away how Americans have fun with guns, because getting a gun is not easy in my country. And to quote my dad, if Georgia had guns like America, it would be like one of those Western movies outside. This is why people here like to work out, because when you don't have access to guns, you gotta make your own guns. Yeah. The way Americans talk about America makes me feel patriotic. Being an American isn't a nationality, it's a lifestyle. The US is very divided in politics, but I don't know enough about that to go into it, and frankly, I don't care. I got my own corruption to think about, and my own neighbors. People think America is racist, and of course racism is everywhere. You will always find idiots in any country, but here's the thing. Now I don't mean to brag, but racism is way more prevalent in Europe than in America or Canada. For example, I tweeted this. Just a funny tweet, hilarious joke. Love it. And upon seeing the Georgian flag in my name, a Russian male got offended and he replied to me, Georgians are you're not white. Ukraine's losing the war. I was like Uncle Ruckus.
Oh, the white man's science is amazing, ain't it? Oh no, this can't be. It says I'm 102% African. With a 2% margin of error. Why, Lord? Why, Lord? Why?
I looked in the mirror and decided to accept the truth. I was African Georgian. After accepting the truth, I realized that this guy only posts Russian propaganda and his profile picture is a guy pretending to be Russian. It's not even actually a Russian guy. The dude is Swedish. But here he is, just another Russian man, lost in the streets of Moscow. Sad. No access to vodka. No bitches. No money. And of course, no McDonald's. America is known for its big, juicy economy, being the richest country on earth by GDP since basically everything is made there. iPhone, American. YouTube, American. Google, Facebook, Tesla, Ford, Microsoft, Amazon, Disney. Everything is basically American. So it makes perfect sense they have the highest GDP in the world. Because to be honest, who the fuck would want to use Huawei phones when they could get an iPhone? Not only is it shit, but it's also communist. Trust me, I've had my fair share of Chinese phones and I choose an iPhone every time. The fact that one country can hold this much power is absolutely astonishing to me, and not in like a scary, oh they have...
Alright. Is he applying for a green card or what? Never seen someone chug so much dick.